Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Star Citizen 4.0 has a new hotfix rolling out, plus 4.0.1 should be coming this week. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, including Wombat, Tidfu, Outer Exodus, Iceman, Stakar, Karsten, Goletz, Pooping While Standing, Yao, Alcatraz, and Demonic Steve. Thank you all so much for the support. It is truly appreciated. So just a very quick update video today before I get on with my next off-grid in Pyro adventure. On Monday, the message of the day outlined Cloud Imperium's goals for this week, which are: they are currently working through many bug fix and quality of life updates to roll into a new 4.0.1 build that is intended to release to the PTU on Thursday or Friday this week, so hopefully tomorrow or Friday. Plus, the 4.0 preview build is now locked down and only receiving hotfixes, which just means that their main focus is getting on with 4.0.1, putting out a much greater amount of improvements in that build, but they are still going to tackle certain major issues that players are getting in the current 4.0 build just via hotfixes rather than actual full resolutions. But this leads on to the latest hotfix that began rolling out to all servers yesterday. This number for the hotfix is 9476145, and it comes with a game server crash fix in reputation management as players join or leave shards rapidly, a few exploit fixes related to the repair flow and item duplication with some specific vehicles, more on that in a second, plus the creation and management of shard chat should now be more reliable even after a hybrid restart, with it also saying that this one will be slow to roll out to all shards. Now, I believe they mean just that fix. They could mean the whole hotfix. I'm not entirely sure. But hopefully by now, all of these hotfixes are rolled out to all shards. I haven't jumped in myself since my stream on Monday, so do let me know in the comments if any of those fixes have worked. Now, personally, myself and many others in my community have had the black screen of death while playing quite a lot, and I did have a 60k issue which stopped me playing on stream on Monday, so they are certainly becoming more common. Whether or not they can, or even will, continue hotfixing these issues with 4.0.1 on the way very soon is unknown. I assume they will do, because we are talking weeks before 4.0.1 comes along to the live server and replaces what we have. And I can't imagine they would want to leave these game-breaking issues as they are. So I am expecting a few more hotfixes for the 4.0 preview while we wait for 4.0.1 to do the rounds on the PTU. It is also important to note that if you discover an exploit or a dupe, I highly advise reporting it to the Issue Council rather than continuing to use it, as Cloud Imperium have stated in the past that they can and will likely target and wipe the individual accounts who are actually using the exploits, but also that there will be other consequences for doing so. So be very careful if you are using them, and I mean consistently and intentionally. If you accidentally exploit or use an exploit, I know I've done it in the past without realizing, you will be fine. But yeah, don't keep doing it. They will target your accounts. There will likely be wipes for those accounts that are doing it. But if you are wondering, I don't expect there to be a wipe because some people are exploiting. As I say, it'll be more individual wipes for certain accounts. Anyway, moving on. In the This Week in Star Citizen post, it mentions that since 4.0 went to the preview build, Cloud Imperium have been hard at work behind the scenes, closely monitoring gameplay data, reviewing the wealth of feedback across all channels, and rolling out a variety of hotfixes and adjustments, as we've seen, with more to come to improve the experience. It also says that now that the full team is back in action, they are shifting into high gear with their immediate focus on refining 4.0 with improvements and fixes leading into the 4.0.1 patch. And they reiterated on Chris's letter regarding their main priority being improving overall playability, and they are determined to start out on the right foot this year, and to keep an eye on Spectrum in the coming weeks as 4.0 moves through the PTU and gets ready for its live release. And they say that once they are confident in the stability and strength of this 4.0 build, they will then retire 3.2.4.3 but rest assured they will provide a heads up before doing so. So it sounds like to me that 4.0.1 is going to be the 4.0 release to live, but not until it's had sufficient time in the PTU to get 4.0 into that kind of live release state, however long it takes. They state weeks, which could be anything from 2 weeks, I suppose, to 4 weeks, otherwise we are talking months, but who knows what could come up. My personal opinion is, towards the end of January, 4.0.1 will take 4.0 to that live state, and hopefully this includes fixes for all of the major issues that we are seeing in-game, but more importantly, fixing the problems that are preventing players from even getting in, as that is, of course, the highest priority. You should still be able to get into game, even if once you get in, the experience is bad. Having bugs stopping players from even entering the game environment is critical for CIG. Anyway, as stated, just a quick update today. I hope they can get a few more hotfixes out to the current 4.0 preview build just to rectify the current issues that we have both in-game and, as I say, stopping others from getting in, or at least reducing that from happening as much as possible until 4.0.1 comes along. I will be now getting on with working on my next Pyro video, where I'm living out of my ship in the Pyro system. The first episode of this is linked below. I've got a new one coming sometime in the very near future. But if you do enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. I also stream 3 days a week, being Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays between 2 PM and 6 PM GMT here on YouTube and over at twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother. You are all more than welcome to come and hang out, whether you are a new backer, a veteran backer. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when my videos go live. A huge thank you, as always, to my patrons and channel members. Cannot do it without you guys, so thank you for the continued support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.